Shalom. Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Salutation to the brothers out there that are laboring and pushing this truth and in sincerity and in charity and risking their lives and their freedom to do so. To you I say Shalom. To the Akim and to the Akwath, that'll be you brothers and sisters. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. Hopefully by the end of this lesson you'll be edified. This is your brother Amawan Ibad back again to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to feed the lambs of Yahweh Shai as commanded. I'm on a small break, and the Lord said to feed his sheep. So Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. So in the spirit of exhorting the brotherhood and the hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? In these times, we ought to be in all holy conversation, the scriptures say. Speaking of these prophecies and discerning the times and measuring the time diligently. The time we're living in right now is dangerous times, yet beautiful times. As scripture say to walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So, I'm not sure of the title for this lesson, but I just opened my screenshots, and I decided I'm going to use a couple of my screenshot scriptures to make a lesson, And what we see going on the earth right now, we see the accuser of the brethren, which is Esau, Edom, accusing the saints, First off, they say that the Royal Crown 19 came all the way from Wuhan, and then they made our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whose blood lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Israelites. They made your face the face of this thing. And now they want you more. They want you to get the Vanessa more than anybody else. Okay? So till they can start bringing draconian measures and legislation. The scripture tell you, Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1, woe unto them that decree and righteous decree, which prescribe grievousness, okay, which write grievousness which they have prescribed, roughly paraphrasing. Okay? They want you to get the Vanessa more than any other people, man. They want you. Jacob's trouble. The Bible speaks about Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah the 30th chapter and the 7th verse, it speaks about a time of like no other time before. Okay? That we're going to need divine intervention. Right? The scriptures tell you, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, the devil shall come down having great wrath because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And who he coming at? He coming at the Israelites, man, which is something he's been doing from ancient time. He's the accuser of the brethren, man. So we get some scriptures real quick, because the accuser, we know who the accuser of the brethren is, Esau, Edom, and we know he have this world upside down. But the Lord is going to purify, because the scripture tells you the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9 and 24. But the Most High says he's going to set things back upright, man. So let's go through some of these scriptures real quick. This is the book of Revelation, right? Revelation, the 12th chapter and the 10th verse. And it reads, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Yeah, Esau, Edom, He accused us before our power day and night. Meanwhile, he's setting up our people and trying to go before the Lord and accuse us. He's the accuser of the brethren, man, Esau, Edom. Okay? It is what it is. It's just and ain't no going around it. All right? Ain't no going around it. We know who the accuser of the brethren is. Let's get this. This is the book of Psalms, the 50th chapter and the 20th verse. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Okay, now this movie is about Esau and Jacob. All right, everybody else is just other characters. Right? But this movie is about Esau and Jacob, man. All right? This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thy slanderest thine own mother's son. All right? This would the accuser of the brethren do. They slandering their own mother's son. Esau and Jacob came out of the same womb. Right? But, he have an evil eye towards his brother. And this is nothing new. So this is why he accusing them. This is why he accused us from ancient time and came up against us. Because we have the birthright, and this is the reason why they've been turning things upside down, because they're just wicked. They were made to be the wicked. The Most High said, what he made crooked, no man can make straight. All right, the scriptures say, what's that? Psalms 58 and verse 3. Say they soon as they be born, man, they go astray telling lies. Roughly paraphrasing. Let's get the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good, which is Esau, Edom. He liked to do wickedness. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And this is what he do. He just turn things upside down, man. All right? He just turn things upside down. Let's grab this. This is the book of Isaiah, the 29th chapter and the 16th verse. Right? It says, surely you're turning of things upside down, which everything in society is upside down. Because why? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Okay, so they got this place upside down the way it is going, man. And they worshiping the creature more than the creator himself. This is the book of Romans, the 1st chapter and the 25th verse. It says, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. So they got things turned upside down, man. These people, they're the adversary of the Lord, man. They don't believe in the Most High. Okay? They going around, they trying to go around the Most High. They believe in they pseudoscience. Okay? Science falsely so called, as I tell you in the book of Timothy. That's what they believe in. They are all physicians of no value, man. The scripture tell you in the book of Job, the 13th chapter and the 4th verse, where it tells you that they are all they are forgers of lies and physicians of no value. Okay? But for their behavior, they ain't gonna get away, man. They put the children of Israel in slavery. Right? But the Most High say they're going to have to pay for that. When you read Revelation chapter 13, verse 9 and 10, it says, he that have an ear, let him hear. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. It is the patience and the faith of the saints. And the Most High say, for all the wickednesses that is done on this earth, the Most High is going to purge the earth, man. He's going to cleanse this earth. Because too much wickedness is here. When you read Genesis, the 6th chapter, it tell you how the Most High, the Most High was upset, roughly paraphrasing, that he made mankind because it was just evil continually till he had to flood the earth. He flooded the earth with water, which was the first death. Now this time, the earth is going to be reserved unto fire. But the scripture tell you that the earth abided forever, so the kingdom of heaven is going to be set up on the earth here. But the Lord is going to purge and clean the earth. Okay? He's going to do it. In the meantime, judging and punishing the wicked. Okay? Let's get a couple of scriptures and we're going to get ready to close out. All right? This is the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter and the 19th verse. It says, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. So the earth is going to rock to and fro like a drunkard. Okay, the earth is going to be clean, dissolved. Okay, by the time it's the Most High get finished with this place, it's going to be refreshed. And these heathens and the strangers they're gonna rebuild the kingdom for the Israelites. Okay, it's gonna be our time to rule and be the kings and priests that we're meant to be. Okay, gods on the earth, right? Under Yahweh Shem Yahushai, our Lord Yahushai, King David, 144,000 men, women, and children of the 1/3 elect ruling over the nations, man. Right? But the Lord is going to clean, dissolve the earth. That's to tell you right here in Isaiah the 24th chapter. Right? He's going to purify this place, man. Let's get another precept real quick. And this will be the book of Isaiah the 14th chapter. And it says, I will also make it a possession for the bitten and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said Yahweh of hosts. So the Lord saying he's going to sweep it. He's going to sweep this place, man, with the besom of destruction. That's those ICBM missiles, man. When you go into that word besom, it's a sweeping agent. So the Lord letting you know, he let you know in Isaiah chapter 24 and the 19th chapter that the earth is clean, dissolved. Okay, in this chapter, the 14th chapter of Isaiah, the 23rd verse, he's letting you know, say, I will sweep it with the besom of destruction. Okay, and the besom is a sweeping agent, man, but that's going to be those missiles, those ICBM missiles, man. The Lord is going to purify the earth and judge the wicked, man. Okay, let me get one more precept and I'm going to close it out. This is the book of Second Maccabees, the 2nd chapter, the 17th and the 18th verse. It says, we hope also that the Most High that delivered all his people and gave them all an heritage and the kingdom of the priesthood and the sanctuary, as he promised in the law, will shortly have mercy upon us and gather us together out of every land under heaven into the holy place, for he had delivered us out of great troubles and had purified the place. The Lord is going to purify the place. Okay? So the kingdom of heaven is going to be afresh. Okay, the scripture tells us, and I saw New Jerusalem coming down out of heaven from God. Okay, New Jerusalem, man. The elect coming down, change, and those new bodies, okay, coming down to govern the earth. And the Yahushua, King David, and 144,000 and 1/3 men, elect men, women, and children to rule over the nations. And that's what it's going to be. So hopefully you were edified. I'm going to have to end it there until the next time. Shalom.